Hello, this is me, Dark Meta, and look, I found another one of these. It's so sad. Like, alright, I'll say in a minute. I was watching this video for a while. I didn't realize what channel I'm on. I guess I fell victim to, like, the flow of, clicking content and watching something. You might not look at a link or an address bar or the page precisely because you're just going and, you click and it goes. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Like, you get in a car, but it's not your car. Looked just like yours. Oh shit, you were going too quick. I don't know. I don't know this person, so usually, like, if I'm looking at, like, Timcast or someone, I'm pretty, like, aware I'm on his channel. I see his logo, his, face, and the thing, it says his name. It's right there. I'm usually watching and, like this. I watch the video like this, and then I'll pull it down like that. Or I'll be watching it from my home screen in mini mode. But I noticed, because I was like, but who is this guy? I swear I have seen him before and heard him talking. I didn't know his name. So I looked, and I was like, what the heck? H4ck3D Media. That's a strange thing for him to have, but people have weird avatars sometimes. But then my second or third thought was, that's oddly specific. Like, if it was just some female thing, maybe it could be his girlfriend or something to do with the channel, or it's just like a picture of a cat face. Obviously, a cat is not the YouTuber. Like, you don't, it could just be something. So it's just like, it's just like some woman. And it's like, I don't know, like Ch4ck3Ds used to always have the Asian woman, I think. Like, you clearly knew it was Ch4ck3Ds, and you click it and it's like, it says their name. But I look at this H4ck3D Media and I was like, is that him? But when you look at the person, clearly, and I was like, oh my gosh, again. So another hacked channel, obviously. There's no other way. I'm watching this whole thing, right? I was at like 1 hour into it. And I was doing tasks around my desk, and it was playing, and then that's when it occurred to me. I wanted to double check how long this was. I knew it was really long. And I wanted to see the channel and be sure to remember who this was and to follow him and stuff and keep up with him and share and everything. Probably subscribe, but then I look. I was like, what the heck? A big channel, which is like, okay, cool. Someone like him, though, I guess, yeah, it could make sense that many people. You might think he would have more, or be either more than that. That's a weird number. That's a number that's in transition growing. And right now it's growing very fast. And there's reasons I know that. But that's not a static number. Like, there's no channel that just sits around having 678K. And it's like, one of those, 670,000 channels, one of those channels that has like 670K. Not even 600, not even 700. Those are like growing numbers. And usually level off to like probably approaching that 1 million, 1.1, 1.2, or you get up to like 800,000. It depends. If you're like a long channel that's been slowly, steadily growing, then that could fall in there and stay that way. But it's not, still, it's not static. You're talking like a channel that's getting like a couple hundred subs a day at least, a few hundred, 1,000 here, 1,000 there, and it's like slowly still gaining. You might not think it's moving, but it is. But this was like a weird number that I would think, if this kind of guy, the way he was speaking and the way that he's putting out his stuff, he's either someone who's like really small or like pretty big. The thing that made the most sense, well, it made sense once I saw what's happening here, because obviously they use the name, they optimize, and they kind of like glaze the title, like they soup it up, like they turbo the title. Like if it's said, say like, I'm trying to think of an example, like man lost hiking, found freezing or something. They'll put like, man lost while hiking. You'll never believe how they found him almost frozen to death, or so. Like they'll just like embellish it. I don't know. You'll see right here. I'll show you. But they optimize it. They hijack someone's channel who is usually in a range of like 10, 20,000 subscribers. They flood the channel with all these new viewers. They get in the algorithm and they barely do anything to cover the tracks on the channels now. It's so widespread and they do it just so openly. They don't really try to cover themselves or anything really. It's pretty much seems there's nothing anyone can do unless someone like us can become the agent and take actions and social engineer an answer and a target and try to find some law enforcement or people or someone somewhere who can go into that system or that ISP or there has to be some way. There has to be some way. Even if we have to figure out who the people are, like there has to be some way to track it. Maybe like the AdSense account or some way, something is connected somewhere, something is listed, something is written, and something will connect to somewhere. If we have to like send that person a link or engineer them, do something that is obviously not illegal, but if you can trick them, well, it's like your car keys sitting on a table and someone stole your car. So the person is sitting at the table with your car keys and your car is right there. It's your car, like rightfully. It doesn't matter who is in possession of the car or the keys. You have to find a way to lure the guy away from the table, leave the keys there. Then while he's away, get your keys and get in your car and go home, and then call the police and say, hey, I have my car. Okay. How did you get it? I lured the guy away and I took my keys. Oh, okay. 100% legal. Here's how I did it. You're fine. You're good. Okay. whatever, you know, whatever it has to be. So this will just be on record. You can see this. This is a video I'm watching. Hour 37 minutes. And there's the title. Right? So, look at here. Once again, I've shown this before. Look at the numbers. 10 hours, 14 hours, 18, 22, every like 4 hours. Every 4 hours, like systematically. There's some human input and interaction. It might be some AI-driven stuff, tools that they're doing, but they're configuring it, and they're putting inputs, and they're enhancing the titles. It could be they just target the video, they tell it, get that video, make this thumbnail, and then they have a guy and it's like, that's fine, that's good. Or they just have an optimizer. There's tons of services out there, apps and different things, and you could do SEO optimization and understand certain keywords, how to get in trending, how to get in the search, constantly keeping it up to date, like up to the hour, up to the minute. And they're doing this every 4 hours, pumping out these videos. So watch how this grows. This 11,000 video, this 11,000 view, 10 hours ago. In one day, I'll show you how many views it will have. Just like the one below it, a day ago, had way less and started off, and they grow like this. Watch. I already know. I don't have to scroll down. When I do, it's going to keep getting insane until we get to the, I probably can guarantee you up to the 1 millions. 58,000, 142K. Look, one day only. Counting from one day ago. Imagine uploading a video one day ago and you're like, oh, I'm going to upload 4 more videos, or 5, 4. One day ago, and then that many more. And you're like 142,000 plus 58. So that's 200,000, 220, 230, 240. And that's, okay, so watch. 30K, 138, 128, 6.9, 28, 64, 140, 371. 486 is a big one. Some of them kind of hit and some don't. Well, they haven't gotten it going yet. Okay, they didn't hit the 1 million yet, but they will. These just need a little look. This is only this many days ago. If you count these up, I mean, already it's just like 140, 486, 100,000, 100,000, 88. So, and with all the rest, yeah, over 1 million last, not that long ago. And when you go down, here's the person. So here's where they were hacked, hijacked, taken over. So to eight days ago, these guys have uploaded all these fucking videos in this format, this precise format. They're all the same. They're all stolen content. This is the person's channel. Nothing here. Sometimes there's links. It's hard to tell right now, and it's not that old of a channel. Look at the views. 114 million channel views. Where are those? Because she wasn't getting that many. They might hide them too, because what they'll do, they'll get a video with like 1 million or 1.2 million. That might be like their target, and then they'll get the money, the AdSense money. So you get maybe $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. Once they get the money, they could private the video or delete it. Or I think maybe if, I don't know. Well, no, if they put it unlisted, will that, like, where is that 114 million? It's not in here. Popular. Oh, okay, see, yeah. There you go. That's why they took her channel. She had a bunch that went real big. She has really nice looking videos and a really good niche thing. And I'm not sure what country this is, but it's like really like popular. Like it's popping, dude. Like, you know, probably got a big following, always getting lots of engagement. See, like, yeah, you go in these, yeah, look, she had all these, so they took the channel. Yeah, she has a lot of millions and millions of views. Then they took it. Yeah, look, this is all her work, and then they just took it. Look, 6 years, this person's whole life, multi-million view channel. Who knows how many subs they had before this. Look at all this amazing shit. This is fucking amazing. And then it goes to this. See? The transition. That's their biggest one that they have so far. No. I missed one because they had a 400,000 one. Yeah, see, look, they're in here. Scott Ritter. You know, this fucked up, dude. So, there you go. Poor girl. Look at her. Probably a sweetheart. Look at how cute and, like, probably innocent. Not a coomer. Jeez, man, this is crazy. Like, we gotta do something about this. Checkmark, too. Checkmark account. That's fucking wild. Why don't they... I don't know, man. Unless sometimes maybe these people sell their account. Maybe because... But just the way that it's done... I know for a fact there are hacked channels, and this is literally what it looks like. So... I suppose it's possible someone did it legally, but operated as if they were a hacker, and just it looks that way. Maybe. It could be possible. Really not at all, like, even remotely fucking likely. But... just thinking, like, if someone was like, hey, listen, you're making this much money from your channel, right? How much are you making? We have a deal for you, I'll offer you. How much did you make? Like, just, I don't know, just for example, if they said, how much did you make even in the past 5 years? Your whole thing, you've been making money. And she said, like, I don't know. I make like $20,000 every year. And they said, oh, 100,000. We'll give you 100,000 plus another 20,000, and you sell us your channel right now, outright. Or maybe someone, maybe they're making like $2,000 a month, say, off their AdSense. They had some bigger videos, then they're kind of like not getting that many views, and they just kind of sit up in the million, or like 1 point something million, right? Like all those videos. And then like she'll drop some videos, and some will get like, say, up to 20,000 views, 50,000, 100,000 or something. Some are better, some are worse. Maybe say like someone like this had lots of like millions of total channel views and has a big following. But then how would you just fucking literally convert their follow? Like they just abandon their whole fucking following like that many years. It doesn't make any sense. But if they did, and they said, hey, or maybe someone happened to be in a vulnerable spot, had a lot of debt, maybe their family was in trouble, or like they were just had kids, and it was like, or some college thing. I don't know. It could be they're going to lose their house. Anything you can imagine, maybe, where they were desperate and they could have offered them some money. Maybe they're super poor in this country and they don't make much. Maybe it just looks like they're making a lot of money, but you know, a lot of YouTubers out there, it seems like they have a lot of money and they don't. They're fucking broke. They're not making shit, but it seems like they should be, but you just don't. You never know. I'm pretty certain this was hacked. And maybe we can contact like that guy, Scott Ritter, and be like, hey man, you clearly did not authorize